Hello everybody and welcome to another Sunday live game stream. I do apologize, apparently I realized I haven't done one of these in like almost 2 weeks. I want to introduce a new game to you. It's called Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I'm sure a lot of you probably already heard this game. It's been out since I think July or June. I haven't got a chance around to show anybody on it yet. But they've done a few updates on it. It's definitely a cool game. It's definitely addicting if you're like into simulations, repairs, parts, stuff like that. So we're gonna get into it here in just a minute. I'm gonna make sure I got everything working here and everything looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and post my link to Facebook and all that. Let people know I'm actually streaming, but I don't see my stream popping up yet. It hasn't quite popped up yet. But it does say I am live. So that's a good start. So up there it is. Alright. Pop that in there. I'm just gonna type this real quick, so bear with me, we'll get started here in just a minute. Alright, they've been posted. Let's go ahead and get this started, shall we? So I'm sitting here boring, they're basically just the main screen, loads in here. Lots of cool things, lots of levels. Make all your settings, adjustments here. I've already got an account going here, and we're going to go ahead and continue to get back to my garage here. So let's have some fun. Sorry for the squeaky chair there. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday morning. It's been a little bit of a crazy week. Months actually, but you know, trying to get things back on track here now. BB loading. Alright, here we go. Basically this is your, and yeah, up there in the top left you'll see some music playing. Normally I have the music and the game sound on, but I turned it off because it's just, I listen to my own music, but unfortunately, you know, the copyright thing going on, I can't play music in the stream, so I do apologize. Basically, here's your workbench. When you first start out, you basically have the little work area and you have the little carport, and that's it. It's a little small little garage. But as you expand, basically, you grow into a bigger garage. And then basically do that through your toolbox. Basically, as you level up, you get these little skill points. And basically, you just go through and you just skill up until you skill up. Currently, I believe it's a level 19. I'm assuming that's what that means. Or skill 19. Yeah, we'll call it level 19. Haven't unlocked this feature yet. It's called the engine crane. Basically, it's where you can build, work on an engine, repair it, stuff like that. But I haven't unlocked that feature just yet. So far, I've unlocked the tablet where you basically go in and you order all the parts, stuff like that, and all that cool stuff. And again, it's saying video output low on my stream. Again, I do apologize for any buffering, any bad delay, graphics, video resolution. It's not my fault, I assure you. And I know you probably heard me say it before, yeah, it's YouTube. I don't know what's going on. In fact, it's not just me. I've noticed it a lot lately. I've been watching some live streams with other people, like some of the people I watch, like Ox and Gear Jammer, and some virtual rail fans, stuff like that. I've noticed it gets real laggy, and there's been problems with this. So I don't know if maybe YouTube's just got a problem, or maybe they're just not keeping up with everybody, because I mean, YouTube's obviously grown into a massive thing here. And basically you'll see up in the top right corner, basically shows my level, my experience, and then how many calls, and then of course my income. Now, right now I have 6 calls on duty. Basically to access that you can either just hit right mouse thing by going to orders. This is my inventory, what I've got in there, parts, notes, stuff like that. You can leave notes for shopping list. Right click button to do that. Tablet, your settings menu. You can adjust load game, save game, go back to the menu. You can't really mess with all your audio video functions. You have to do that before you enter your actual profile. Phone mode, haven't unlocked yet. But if you go check out orders, you can go over here and hit the little phone, and this basically pops up. And then you just go through. Now these ones with the blue in them, these are apparently part of a story mode. Apparently it's part of, as you level up, you have to accomplish you have to go through certain tasks and challenges. Now those ones are a little hard. I think one time I spent almost 2 hours working on one of these storyline orders. So, oh, and then it's my wife there in the background. Yeah, so basically, alright, so yeah, basically you just kind of click through here and it tells you, job description based on, hey guys, this is basically what is going on, here's reasons, and this kind of gives you an idea of what you're going to be working on: the engine, timing belt, suspension, brakes, exhaust, transmission, oil change, body work, and I haven't got this last one yet. I think, I don't know, I haven't come across it yet. I want to assume that is turbo systems or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Right now I'm currently working on one. As you see, basically when you select an order and confirm the order, the car will appear right here at the beginning of the bay. You come over here, look at the car, and then you right click on it. You're going to be doing a lot of mouse stuff here, so basically you're going to use the keyboard to move around. I'm basically moving the WSAD keys to move around and walk around. Right click to access your wheel here. What we're going to do is we're going to move the car and we're going to put it into car with A, and then there you go. You see it's basically going to come over here and lift it up. Now I'm sure, so for those of you who are watching and who already played this game, have this game, please ignore me for, going through all the details here. This is basically just an intro into this game for me, for my viewers who haven't or who want to check it out. I posted a link down below in the description. Check it out on Steam. It's $19.99. It is worth it. I think I paid $14 for it when it came out. I think it was on sale. But I set the link there. Link and description is down below. And also, don't forget, while you're doing that, hit the subscribe button for me down there below. Subscribe to my page so that you know when I do videos, and hit the notification bell next to it, a little ding ding bell, so that you know when I'm coming live on stream. I tend to do streams mainly on Sundays and Mondays. I haven't done it in the last few weeks because, like I said, I had some personal things going on, family I had to deal with, and now I've gotten all that situated. Everything seems to be going back on the norm. So basically, when you come over here, you're going to access this little thing, car lift, and it lifts it and puts it on these struts. Now there's two different modes. There's this little lower mode, and then it lifts it up high like that. Now, so if you can't remember what exactly you're supposed to be doing in the car, if you come up close to the car, right click, and it's going to say car status, and then basically it tells you brake problems, loud accelerating. Now, for when you first diagnose it into the car, it's not going to tell you what the parts. You have to basically, go in there and find the parts and repair them. I've had to repair a car practically down to the bare minimum to find all parts. Sometimes it gets challenging, especially on the story mode orders. Basically, to disassemble, you basically left click on it, and it'll highlight in green on what is available. You hold down the left mouse button, and then you do this thing. Hold down the left mouse button, and it'll take power off. Simple as that. Oh man, and then you can tell there's things that's damaged because it'll be all rusty and stuff. Basically, you just hold the left mouse button down, and it'll disassemble it. It pretty much tells you at the bottom, click to focus on part, or hold down to take off part. Basically, we're going to be taking these parts off. And then, basically, you hit the escape button to jump back out of the car mode there. If you right click again, we're going to go up here to inventory, and as you can see, this is basically everything that I'm taking off. As I'm taking it off, it basically will tell you, okay, this is what we need to do to get repaired. And then if you go back into car stats mode, you'll see some things have appeared there where it says brake caliper. See, some things are appearing, and as you fix them, as you reassemble them, it'll put the checkbox. Yeah, it seems pretty self-explanatory for the most part, but it can be pretty fun, it can be pretty exciting, and then sometimes it can get a little boring. I mean, you can get addicted to it, I will tell you this now. I sat here and played this game for like 6 hours one day, and that's how I was able to level up. Like I said, I probably only had the game maybe a couple of weeks. And then I didn't play it for a while, so actually, yeah, I've had it longer than that. But okay, so basically we're doing a brake job here. I can do it in my sleep. I'm going to ask my father if you don't believe me. He and I used to do brake jobs all the time. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, brake pad. Brake disc ventilated. So these are going to Alright, so basically hit the escape button, go back at that. We're going to go to car stats, see a lot more things. It's going to be loud when accelerating, so obviously it's going to be some kind of exhaust thing. Which it is. Now to access that, we're going to have to get to the top of this car. Basically just hit that little button and it goes back down like that. Open up the trunk. Open up the trunk. Wow. Look at me. Left click on the engine, it'll bring you into a closer thing. And the same thing, just hold down the left mouse button. And then you just hold down the left mouse button, undo the screws, and it'll go away. Oh yeah. Exhaust manifold. Oh. Turbocharger. Gotta take that off first. It'll highlight in green on which part needs to be removed first. It'll be red to let you know that you can't take that off. And it'll make it like a little noise as you heard. And then there you go. I mean, you get a pretty good 3D realistic view of it, basically, kind of help you guide and find things as you go. You just use your AS, DW keys to move around. It lets you know accessible from under the car on lifter. It'll let you know that you can't do certain things if you're trying to get to things and you can't get to it. So you're having to constantly use the car lift up and down a lot if you're doing multiple jobs, like, you know, exhaust or engine work, stuff like that. Then you just click on the suspension area. You just, to access to your thing, you basically got to click on it to basically go into the assemble mode. Now, takeoff mode. Now, to access the assemble mode, to put the parts back on, you're going to right click and hit this where it says part mount. It'll take you into the mount mode. To get out of that, you're going to go back into part unmount. Automatically, when you first go into it, automatically you're going to be in the dismount part. Alright, and basically, there we go, take the exhaust off. Now, you can access the car status while in mount or unmount mode. Okay, so what we got so far? Loud and accelerating. Okay, still haven't discovered an exhaust part. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it takes you a minute to, as you get into this game, you're going to take a minute and you're looking for things. I just like basically disassembling everything, and more than likely you can tell what's damaged and what's not. Left click on that once and then muffler, and more than likely it's going to be, yeah, there we go. Okay, so that determines the exhaust things. But so basically I got all my exhausts discovered, so I can go ahead and start repairing that and then get back to the brake problems. But I'm going to do all, I like to basically take all the parts off and then put them all together back. Alright, we're going to take the rear wheels off now. As you can see, the rusty brake caliper. And as you see over here, it tells you, what percent damage they are. And then what's the condition of it. Ooh, 5%. Ooh. Take the brake pads, and the escape button. Walk over here. It's kind of a, just a passive job. You're really doing a lot of things over and over again. So if you're not into a lot of build simulation type, stuff where you're constantly doing stuff like that, I definitely wouldn't recommend this game for you. But if you like it, if it looks pretty interesting, I think it's interesting. I've definitely become addicted to it very well. So, alright, I think we've got all the parts. There we go. Now we got everything. So now, when you first initially start the game, you would normally walk over to this computer and you'd order all the parts. But after a while, I think it's after 5 or 6 levels, you can buy you get the tablet. Simply just go to the tablet, and we're going to go to the main shop because that's where all the parts are. Now we're mostly doing brakes here, so sometimes you have to go back and forth in your inventory to see what you need. Okay, so we're going to need, well, obviously we're going to need 4 brake pads, 4 calipers, and cylinders. So that'll get us started with that. And then the disc, brake disc methylated, and brake disc. Even though this one's in good condition, I like to go ahead and just replace it anyway. So, go back into the tablet, go under brakes, but we're going to need 4 of these. Brake disc, 2 now. Brake disc ventilated. Now, as you advance in levels, you'll get a discount price on these parts. As you can see, brake pads are $40 a piece. When I get 4 of them, that should be like $160, but I get like a 5 or 10% discount on them. So that is actually cool. And I think I got everything. No, need the calipers. Okay. Oops, I keep doing that. Sometimes you constantly do that. You're going to go back and forth, clicking on the same thing. It gets a little annoying, but like I said, once you get the feel for it, then you'll be okay. So, wife just brought lunch. She asked me how many sandwiches I want. I want 2 turkey sandwiches. Turkey. Alright, so now we've acquired all the parts. So basically now we're going to get back over here. Wait, I need to get my exhaust parts. I got the brakes parts. I mean, you don't have to do it necessarily in order. You can do it as you go. Put parts in as you go. It just depends on what you're doing. Exhaust manifold. We'll get to that in a second. Alright, we'll put the brakes on first. So basically, left click on the suspension area. Then you're going to right click, hit part mount, and you'll see it'll pop up. Brake gets ventilated. You'll see the old parts here, the new parts. You can select which one you want. Click on it like that, and bam, there it goes. Brake pad. Bam. And you just hold down the left mouse key, click on this. Now, some parts require an assembly. Some things require certain tools to assemble. Sometimes you just click like this, and then it'll ask you sure you want to put it together. Yes. And then, bam. Japanesey. I usually wait to put the tires on last, but as I go, I like to get the work done. Alright, same thing here. I'm gonna part mount, brake tips ventilated. And the old parts you basically just sell out for scrap, and you get a little money back on them. Boom, boom. Yes. And that, and that. Alright. And you see some of these rims are in, well, that kind of condition, but this order doesn't call for a tire repair or rims. I've already done a few of those where I've had to put rims and all that. Hopefully I'll get one of those jobs and I'll show you today. Hopefully I'll get to that today. If not, oh, hey Lionel. Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you can sell the old parts. Yeah, basically, stuff like that. Alright, while I'm here, I want to work on this exhaust. So let's see. We're going to need exhaust manifold 14 turbo. Exhaust. Sometimes you gotta really look for it. Or you can search for it directly. It's under engine part, that's why I couldn't find it. What did I say it was? 14 turbo? I think so. Yeah, exhaust manifold 14 turbo. Bam! Oh, hey Morgan. Sorry, I didn't recognize your name from your name on YouTube. Hey. Alright, so that takes care of that. I'm going to just doing the rest of these brakes so I can get those on. Do part mount. Like this. Pads. Caliper. Boom. Boom. So there, bam. As you skill up and get more skills, the faster it will. When you first start, those things take forever to like go in. You gotta do them one at a time. It's not as fast. Like I said, it's a pretty interesting game if you're into just like leveling up, skilling, stuff like that. But overall, it's been a good game. Boom, boom. All right, last wheel on there. Alright, so before I lower it, I'm going to work on the lower exhaust first. What do I need to mark? I still need a catalytic converter and front exhaust section turbo. I did it again. Like I said, I'll do that a lot. It's a catalytic converter. The front exhaust section turbo. Sometimes I have to go back and forth to remember what I said because I keep forgetting, because a lot of these parts are under different names, and they also have these parentheses, or some of them are special order for the certain cars. There's a lot of different cars in this to work on. I got the, there's an expansion pack that came out for like Mazda and Dodge, so that's going to be cool. Hopefully I'll get some of those and show you those. And you can also, this game is not just sitting in a garage all day. You can actually go out to junkyards, buy junk cars, find junk parts, sell them, repair them. In fact, right now I have a Trans Am and a Dodge Charger, I think, or Challenger Charger. I have two that I own that I'm actually working on now, that I'm building something. Hello, Viper Killer 88 Cat. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. If you're not a subscriber, if you'd like to check out more of my videos, definitely hit the subscribe button down below and hit the little notification bell, so that way you know when I do streams. I do streams usually on Sundays and Mondays. I haven't done one in a couple weeks, so this is my first time coming back on a couple weeks. So I'm just working on here. Alright, so we're going to hit exhaust, and we're going to hit part mount, and we're going to install the catalytic converter. Bam. Even though that didn't need to be replaced, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway, just to get it out of the way. Front exhaust is on, and that should take care of the bottom part. Alright, so now we're going to walk over here, lower the car, and you're going to click on the engine, right click, left click, part mount. Go ahead and put the exhaust manifold, new one on here, fold it up. Thank you for subscribing, Viper. Like I said, not a daily streamer. I like to be and try to do some more stuff during the week, but my job is kind of hard depending on hours. So definitely come check me out on Sundays and Mondays. I do different games. I do games, I do simulators, train games, Sniper Elite. Trying to get back into Payday. Haven't played that game in a while. I also play a game called 911 Simulator, or 911 Operator. I've been told to find some other games. A lot of people have been trying to get me into a lot of games, so I'm trying to mix it up, trying to get what's going on here. And again, I apologize for if there's any low video output going on. It says now that I'm having a video output low. It says YouTube is not streaming enough video to maintain some streaming. It's not coming from me, I assure you. I have good upload speed. I have like 25 megabits a second, so. But as I said earlier in the video when I started streaming, I've noticed lately in the last month, YouTube streaming has become very difficult. In fact, last night, I was watching, and I was participating too, watching some people that I normally watch, Gear Jammer Gaming and some other, and Shillo. They were playing stuff, so they were basically, when I was watching the stream, it started to basically buffer up, and it was not working, so I had a lot of problems with it. So I don't know if it's necessarily me or YouTube itself is having problems, so. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. Anyway, lower the hood. We should be done with this job. Basically, just right-click, left-click on car status, and everything is good to go. Everything, whoop, rear muffler. Forgot to put that thing on. Whoops! Yeah, it'll let you know if you're not doing it alright, so. May need a rear muffler. There we go, rear muffler. Oh, I didn't order it. So, let's see. What am I doing here? Okay. And you can't use tablet mode unless you're out of the car, or out of the area. Oh, just have to go take a screenshot. I need a rear muffler 14. Alright, that should complete the job there. Part mount. That's my cat now, if y'all can hear the background. My cat Shadow. He thinks he needs attention all the time. And he's trying to get rid of petting right now. He's trying to pop up my chair. Hello, Shadow. Sorry, Shadow. One of these days, eventually, I'll have to turn on my webcam. That way we can stream and webcam. I did it at first, but I didn't know how bad it was up. But now, once you're done, you should be able to right-click, left-click, stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Hope I didn't just lose the stream. There we go. It says it keeps in and out, so again, I apologize for those who are watching and viewing right now. Alright, so once you're done with the order here, basically everything indicates that everything is ready to go. All the check boxes be done. Basically tells you money you spent, task bonuses, job bonuses, and the payout. Get finished order, and oh, forgot to put the turbocharger back on. Yeah, if you forget to put parts on this thing, it'll let you know. Alright, part mount. Yeah, there it is. Turbocharger. Ain't nowhere without that. Alright. Try it again. Usually when this thing highlights, it'll let you know. And there you go. That completes the job, thing goes out, they pay you, and your skills and level go up. I think I'm ready to level up yet. Nope, haven't reached it yet. So that's basically what you do, and then you go up to your inventory. Here's all the parts extras you need. You can either click on them one at a time, left click them, and it'll say, okay, you want to sell this for $7, yes. Or you just go down here, sell all, and it just automatically $248 just deposited back to me. So, I mean, you start off small, but then you get bigger. Like I said, the garage. Now, the other functions. Oh yeah, I want to show you on the garage. Wheel balancer. Basically, you click on that and you balance the wheels. This is where you can put together and separate tire changers. This is just another toolbox. This is where all your level skills at, showing that you're leveling out. And basically, there's your spring puller. So when you do a suspension spring puller, you assemble and put together. I don't think I've used this thing yet. I don't even know what it is. From time to time, you can come over here and the repair bench. You left click on now. There's no items to work with. As you take things off the car, you can repair some items and restore some of its value. But it hasn't been really successful with me. Like, I've repaired stuff and it shows that it's repairing it, but when I go click on it again, it doesn't. It basically goes back to the original percentage. I'm not sure what the story on that is. I keep hitting escape. And then, like I said, over here, your phone for your orders, your computer, and that. Now, this is an engine crane. I haven't unlocked that just yet. Apparently, you can put an engine right here, and you can assemble and put together, and then put back. Because right now, all I can do is take apart the engine piece by piece. And then over here, when you do oil changes, you just click on that, and it'll drag it over here, and you drain it. Now, if you don't do it properly, and you get off the oil pan and you haven't moved the oil spills all over the place, and then they charge you like a couple $100 for the cleanup. Now to go out of the garage, if you click on this here, left click, it gives you a map. Now this is your garage where you're in now. Parking lot is where my car is. I'll show you that in a minute. Car salon basically is just like a car show place where you see cars. Test track is where you can take vehicles that you're repairing or your personal vehicles. You can basically, you know, go test out spinning brakes, handling, stuff like that. These blue dots are junkyards and barns. You can go and you can buy parts or buy vehicles, and you can just use them yourself, like I've done myself. Haven't done the car auction thing yet. Basically, you can go in there and you can bid on cars and buy cars. Definitely something you can do when you have more money. Haven't done the racetrack yet. I'm assuming that's basically where you go on the racetrack and you race people and you make money. And then, of course, all the barns, basically where you go find parts and cars and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. You go in there and you find parts and then you buy them people, and that's what you do. In the parking lot, basically, you can store vehicles that you're working on or your personal vehicles, stuff like that. Let's see here. Basically, when it loads in. Basically, you can walk around, you can store your cars in these little parking slots. I'm sure that will open up as I get more levels, more cars. These are my two cars I have right now. Like I said, it's it's a Dodge Charger. Basically, I found it in a junkyard for about $15,000. So far, as you can see, I've started putting some stuff in it. I've already repaired stuff, and I'm putting engines in it and stuff, you know. And then this is my Trans Am. Just don't have no engine for it yet. It's called a Chieftain Bandit, but it's a, let's just say what it is. It's a 77 Trans Am. I mean, come on. If you want to work on them, basically, you just click on like this, go to car status, move to garage, stuff like that. And to go back to the garage, you simply just leave your garage, and it takes you right back. So. Well, oh, go check my phone. Can't check your phone, bro. Alright guys, well that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Like I said, just wanted to kind of walk it through. If you like the game, definitely check it out on Steam. The link is down below. Currently $19.99. It was on sale earlier, but you can watch it every once in a while. Put it on your wish list. It might go on sale soon. Like the game is fairly new. Like it's like 3 months old. Really good game. Like I said, basically just go in there and use just repair stuff and all kinds of fun. Like I said, this is my current story one I haven't done yet, and then like I said, you basically click on each one. There you go. See, there's your old classic. And they just basically come in. You can decline them or you can take them. And basically do stuff like that. So, and then as they come in, as they go, beep beep, they just click and beep, and they come in from the bottom, stuff like that. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Thank you for watching the stream. Again, if you're a subscriber, definitely hit the subscribe button down below for more videos. Check out my channel. And don't forget to hit the notification button down below so that you know when I come online. Again, I like to do them on Sundays and Mondays. I'm going to try to do them a little more than that. Try if I get a little more audience. I'm trying to get some subs here. But again, if you have any questions or hit me up, definitely hit me up on YouTube. And I'll put my Facebook page on there if you want to send me a message and say hi. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you on the next stream. Have a good one.